I first want to go over the Lewis dot that you drew for water molecule. So the way you drew it on the test was like this. I don't know how you got this. Okay. Do the total number of electrons. Hydrogen has 1 plus 1, 2. Oxygen has 6, so 8. I do my HO, H, 2, 4, 4 left over. So 2 dots on oxygen on top and bottom. Okay. Now, what is the shape? It's a bent shape. Why does water molecule have a bent shape was the question on your test. So let's look at one of the do-nows that you did in class. This one. So this is very similar. You did tellurium oxide. You got a bent structure. You got a double bond. Ignore that because water does not have a double bond. It has a bent structure because the repulsion of the electron groups on tellurium makes electron groups spread out equally. That's the same reason that you're going to give for the water molecule. Okay? Okay, let's look at the next one. Let's look at this one, the resonance one. You were asked to draw resonance of one of something that looks like this. It wasn't the exact same question. If you're asked resonance, what are you going to do? You're going to give every resonance that can happen in that molecule. So take, for instance, CO3, 2 minus. You're going to do every structure for CO3, okay? And the question was, which has the stronger bond and which bond is strong? Your double bond is stronger than your single bond. All right? Okay. The one that you probably struggled a lot was your sigma and pi bonds. Okay. Now, sigma bonds are your single bonds. So how many sigma bonds do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sigma bonds. Pi bonds and sigma bonds. Any double bond is a pi bond. You just have one double bond. So it's one pi bond. How many sigma bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also a sigma bond between carbon and carbon. Okay, so 5 sigma bonds and 1 pi bond. How many sigma bonds do we have here? 1, 2, 3. You just have 3 sigma bonds and you have 2 pi bonds. The triple bond counts as 2 pi bonds. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do this. S double bond O, single bond O, single bond O. How many sigma bonds do we have? 1, 2, 3. So 3 sigma bonds and 1 pi bond. How about this one? I have 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds, 2 pi bonds. Okay. Okay, let's look at the overlap. Okay. Oh, sigma bonds are the weakest, but they're the longest. Pi bonds are the strongest, but they're shortest. There was a question on your test for sigma and pi, so remember to learn this. Sigma bonds, weakest, but they're the longest. Pi bonds are strongest, but they're the shortest. Okay, so you were asked to draw p orbitals and asked to explain the overlap. This is exactly what you were asked. This right here is what you're asked exactly. So the sideways overlap gives you the pi bond. Sideways overlap gives you the pi bond. I also found this to be helpful. Let me go. Let me find that. Okay, right here. So draw the pi bonds, sideways overlap. Okay, sideways overlap makes a pi bond. Okay, let's go back here. Not this one. You see that there is an overlap between this, the green, and the red, and then this and this. And that's what you wanted to show. Okay, direct overlap is your sigma bond. Sideways overlap, the greens, are your pi bonds. Red is your pi bonds. Red and green are your pi bonds. And this is what you want to draw. Just remember to show that. All right. Okay. Lastly, you want to learn about linear trigonal. You have to memorize it. So anytime you have two atoms around a central atom, it's a linear shape. Three atoms around a central atom, trigonal planar. Trigonal planar can be bent also if you do not have one on the top. If you just have two and you have a single unshared pair, it could be a bent. Tetrahedral, four around the central atom. Tetrahedral, trigonal pyramid, and bent go together. Again, you have four effective pairs around the central atom. Four effective pairs. All four are atoms, then it's tetrahedral. One effective pair, the other three are atoms, trigonal pyramid. 5 electrons is trigonal bipyramid, seesaw, T-shaped, linear. Need to memorize it. Practice this really well. Octahedral, square pyramid, square planar, T-shaped. All right. So this you need to practice. You also need to practice drawing the resonance structure. If you have any questions, email me. I hope this helps. Do really well tomorrow. Okay. Take care. Bye.